You're right. Todd, it was always going to be a tough game coming into it. They were playing for their season and they'd been playing some good footy, but it seemed like the longer the game went, the better you played.
Yeah, look, I thought we played pretty well for the most part of the game, so it was pretty even performance. So we were pretty happy. They obviously have had a couple of pretty good performances sort of in the last month leading in, and I thought they had a crack, and their pressure, and they made us work. But I was really pleased with how our boys, stuck to the task.
Tricky conditions, but you've still kicked 19 goals again, and you take out the Subiaco game, and your forward setup has been not only creating a lot of chances, but taking them as well. Your accuracy in front of goals has been pretty impressive lately, which sometimes is as simple as that. Kicking accurate is good footy, and sometimes that's all you need to do.
Well, certainly, I think if you kick straight early, it certainly helps. I think we're probably gradually there. Our last 6 or 7 weeks have been pretty good, to be honest. We weren't great against Subi. We all know that. The last quarter we fell away, but we thought we were well below our best, and weren't too far away for most of that game. So got a couple of boys back since then, and hopefully there's a couple around the corner, and we can keep getting better. Your
forward line looks so potent right now, and we talked last week about how it was your key forwards that combined for 14 goals, and today you get Brandon Donaldson who pops up with 5, and the talls still look dangerous as well. To have so many options in a forward line, how nice of a luxury is it right now?
Oh, it's good, obviously. I think the strength of it today was they were still selfless. Like 53 or 4 inside 50s, and we're on top for a lot of the game, and but they stuck to the plan, and they each got their little bit of lick of the ice cream, and shared the load, and that's how we want to play. So we're pleased.
Coming here today, if I told you that you were going to go away with a 10-goal win, you would have taken it. Are you feeling pretty content right now heading into the bye?
Regardless probably of the scoreboard, I think it's the way we've probably played the last 6 or 7 weeks. We're starting to get better. We're starting to build. We think we're running the games out really well. I thought, they really had a crack, but I thought that we ran the game out, and they were sort of struggling towards the end to go with us. So we think that we're playing, our brand, and that's probably the most pleasing thing. So, still got a lot of growth in us, and a bit of flexibility with guys that can, play multiple positions, and we were pleased.
Different guys stepping up as well. You bring in George Vessels, and he's one of the best midfielders on the ground in a derby after having to fight his way back into the team. And Kai Barker, every time he plays, he looks like he's pretty rock solid down back. He had another good game. It's nice that you bring these guys in and they fit straight back into the team and play their role. Yeah,
and look, we've been pretty lucky. All our younger guys, I guess, first yearers have been pretty good. Manfred Kelly I thought he was sensational. With his pressure. Hamish Free, I thought he won the battle in the ruck. Got the ball going our way, and Bletchington's a young fella. Hall's a young fella. We've got so many sort of young players. McGuilkin, still a really young player. Spooner as well. So, it's important that they come in and play well. Your core senior players, it's important they play well, but the biggest area of growth is obviously in the younger ones, and they continue to build. So look, we're really pleased with them, and our whole younger group really. George coming back in, hadn't played for quite a while, but we're really happy with him earlier in the year, and we've got a few that didn't play today that are probably consider themselves unlucky not to play. So look, we're really pleased with our young players and our mature ones.
Now that you've got a bye and a chance to, I guess, get yourselves ready for that run into the finals, now that you're a game clear in second spot, do you set the focus to try to at least finish top 2? Is that the goal from here now, heading into the finals?
Yeah, maybe, but it's really our focus now is recover this week, and then get ready. Obviously, got a huge game against West Perth in a fortnight, so it's an old cliche, but that's our next focus. We win that game, and everything else will take care of itself. So that's our focus at the moment. They've been in really good form. I think, Rowi's done a fantastic job. I think they just play as a team and do their bit. So they're going to be a really tough challenge for us in a couple of weeks.
Great signs in the reserves too. Jake Florenca not only made his comeback, but he looked really good. I think he had almost 20 touches and he looked fit, he looked in good touch, and he's somebody that if he keeps on that path, he'll be able to break into the side, you'd think, over the last month. And then hopefully, you've got Brock, you've got Ben Riola, you've got Zach Dent, so there'll be plenty of pressure on for spots in the run home.
Hopefully that's the plan. That's hopefully they'll be really tough choices to make, but hopefully they're tough choices we have to make, and they're all available. So we were really pleased with the boys that played today, and there's some good performances in the early game, and obviously there's some guys that are working to get back. So Dylan Main, his foot is not as bad as they thought, so he'll build and be a couple of weeks away as well. So, but the ones that are fit will roll out and play, and we'll do our best.
Thank you.
No worries.